Okay then guys, what is going on? Cloud Plays here and welcome back to another video here on the channel. In today's video we're inside of Hogwarts Legacy and we've got so much to talk about, including new interactive maps, changes to your PC to make it run a lot smoother, there is a new multiplayer mod in the works, and we also have some insightful changes that you guys may want to make before you get into certain areas of the game. So with that being said, if you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. Also, we're getting to 50,000 subscribers pretty damn quickly and we are almost there, and when we do, we're going to be giving away an Xbox Series S plus a game of your choice. If you want to get involved with it, smash the beautiful blue thumbs up, head down to the description, make sure you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, and make sure you're a subscriber here on the channel. Leave a comment with your username and the platform you follow me on and we can get on with it. So there is a new interactive map tool that has been created. This thing is absolutely bonkers. Essentially somebody has made a cut and paste of the map overall, and they have put it all together and put interactive changes into it so that you guys can actually go in and make alterations so you can see where certain things are. So if you're going for the broom, you want to be able to go collect all of the popping balloons, you can just click that and it will tell you exactly where everything is. All of the interactive changes inside of this are amazing, and we should really have the access to this in the game, and it'd be a cool feature for the developers to add in, but we're yet waiting on that one. This right now is what we have got. So we've got mapgenie.io, and this is a really helpful tool. I'll leave the link down in the description so you guys can utilize it for any collectibles that you still may have to get hold of and don't have the time to look for. Next up, if you are playing on PC, you may have made some changes to the ini files to make the frames per second and the quality overall a lot better. Now, just recently we have had a latest update to the game, and some of you guys will have already been able to install that. Since we have had the update though, some people have reported it's made it worse for the overall experience, or has made it just as bad but with different issues overall. If that's the case for you, make sure you revert your settings to the default and make the changes back from the ini files and change it back to what it was meant to be, and it's meant to be making things 10 times better. Talking about multiplayer, modders in the Skyrim community are making moves to multiplayer mods, which is absolutely insane and could change the game completely for the PC community. But Hogwarts Legacy multiplayer mod Hogwarp is literally much easier than Skyrim Together mod that they had originally, so you can hopefully tend to look at playing this maybe next month. This is a massive intake, but it was reported earlier this week that Hogwarts Legacy has already got multiplayer thanks to the Skyrim modders. The modders in question are known as the Together team and were previously responsible for implementing the huge Skyrim Together mod, which allowed up to 8 players to play alongside each other in the Bethesda RPG. So this could change the game completely inside of Hogwarts Legacy for anyone playing on PC, and will make the game so much more variety spread and be able to enable you guys to run through the game with your friends, which is something that is absolutely huge and we never thought that we'd see inside of the Hogwarts gaming one. This is something that if it was that easy to kind of implement, why they didn't implement it in the original game is kind of yet to be seen. We had Elden Ring, which gave you guys the availability to play it as a single player format, or if you wanted to invite your friends you could, but it wasn't essential. There was no specific multiplayer run through. You could just kind of invite and not invite as you went along, and I think that was a way of working it that would have worked a lot better if they had that option inside of Hogwarts Legacy. You can run it completely single player, or you could essentially just invite a friend and go through it, but they didn't actually put that in. This does mean though, for those of you guys who are on PS5, Xbox Series S and X, this is going to leave you guys a little bit behind on that, and you're not going to be able to make the functionality of that just yet, although there are some talks in some mods being able to hit the console if you have got specifically chipped consoles and stuff like that. Me myself, I will not be touching my PS5 in that format whatsoever, and we'll just have to wait and see as to how the PC one starts running, and if it runs a lot smoother, you never know, you may catch me on it. Something that people are really wanting to change though is the seasons. People are requesting the season changer after the completion of the story to play any season that they want, as the fall and winter for me were probably some of the better looking seasons and they were a lot more aesthetically pleasing. They could have a toggle option inside of the options menus in the settings just to choose the season that you were playing in, and you can kind of alter that as and when you wanted to and just go through the different seasons. You've completed the game already, it's now just exploration time, collecting all the collectibles and doing a load of side quests, and that isn't really time sensitive to where you are inside of the year. But I think that should be something they should genuinely look at, because I think that it makes the game just so much more aesthetically pleasing to the player itself when they are able to play it in the be in the area and the format of season that they actually want to. And also a massive warning, as a lot of you guys know, our gamer friend Nocturnal Raj, or Noki as you may know him in the stream chats, has had some issues with the Avada Kedavra spell. If you guys know, Avada Kedavra is probably one of the most famous killing curses inside of Hogwarts Legacy and the Hogwarts world as an overall, but you do need to be careful. This next part of the video is going to contain spoilers, so if you haven't finished the game yet and you don't want to spoil it, then please switch off here. If you do, this is going to give you guys a tip to make sure that you actually get the curse, as there is a way that it will lock it out of you being able to obtain it. So make sure you go into this next bit with all things considered, knowing you may spoil the ending of a subplot. So there is an actual issue inside of this right now where the killing curse of Avada Kedavra can be locked behind a wall if you make specific decisions. Once you get to a point where Sebastian has actually killed his uncle with the Avada Kedavra curse itself, you obviously are then put in two frames. You either forgive him and just act like nothing happened and hope that he changes his ways, or you can have him arrested. There are two formats and two opportunities for you guys to be able to get hold of this, and this is kind of where it works. If you explain to Sebastian that no one should know this spell, then you are kind of cutting yourself off, and that's bit of a given one, and I think that if you pick that, then your moral compass is definitely in the right space, although for gaming it's definitely in the wrong area. This unfortunately was what Noki had actually picked. Also then, sending Sebastian away and getting him arrested will completely lock the curse away forever, and you're never going to be able to obtain it, which, yes, Noki's moral compass obviously stuck him in a position where he ended up getting Sebastian arrested and now no longer has the availability to get the Avada Kedavra curse. This is something which a lot of you guys will want to have, as after the main storyline is finished, you obviously have a lot to do still inside of subplots, side missions, collectibles, dungeons, areas that you want to go to, POIs and stuff like that. The Avada Kedavra curse does help out an absolute ton and can make some of the more solid builds inside of the game. Make sure you don't make this mistake, and make sure that you kind of do allow him to better himself as a person and don't get him arrested, or else the Avada Kedavra curse is no longer within your reach, which I think is a little bit wrong, and I don't really understand why they've done it that way, because you kind of lock out a part of the content based on that decision alone, and I think it is a little bit silly. If I've got it completely wrong, which I don't think I do, because Noki is definitely really peeved off that he can't use it, then make sure you let me know in the comment section below, and I'll pin your comment if it does seem out to be right and a way to get it after you've made those silly decisions. That's all we've got time for today. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. The support to the Hogwarts Legacy content has been absolutely insane, and we are now starting to look at games coming up over the oncoming months, with Hogwarts being a game that most of us have now got our hands on, completed, covered, and we're moving forward a little bit more. We're looking into the new Star Wars Jedi game, and that looks absolutely incredible, and if you guys want me to cover that, make sure you let me know down in the comment section. If not, let me know what games you guys are working on over the next couple of months and see what there is on the books. Thanks again for watching, guys. Appreciate you all. Smash that like button, subscribe, post notifications turned on. Appreciate your faces, and as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.